What if the secret to unshakable confidence wasn't about pretending to be fearless, but about mastering your mind? The Stoics Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus lived in times of war, betrayal, exile, and constant danger. Yet they carried themselves with calm strength, a confidence that didn't depend on applause or approval. In TSBDO, we'll explore Stoic principles that can build a confidence so strong, nothing can shake it. Imagine walking into any situation, an interview, a relationship, a challenge without fear of rejection, without craving validation, without being rattled by criticism. That's the kind of confidence Stoicism teaches. It's not arrogance. It's not fake bravado. It's a quiet, steady power that comes from within. And once you build it, you will realize you don't need anyone else to tell you your worth. You already know it. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Confidence begins with control over your reactions. Most people lose confidence because they let external events dictate their emotions. A harsh comment, a failed attempt, a rejection, and suddenly their self-worth collapses. But Stoicism teaches that confidence is built when you stop giving power to things outside your control. You can't control what people say. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your response. Imagine someone insults you. If you react with anger or insecurity, you've given them power. But if you stay calm, if you remind yourself that their words don't define you, suddenly you're untouchable. That's confidence. The Stoic secret is simple. Control your mind, and you control your confidence. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself. Discipline is the foundation of confidence." Think about it when you keep promises to yourself, when you follow through on your goals, when you resist distractions, you build trust in yourself. And confidence is nothing more than self-trust. If you constantly break your own commitments, you'll never feel confident. But if you practice discipline, waking up early, working on your craft, controlling your impulses, you prove to yourself that you are reliable. That reliability becomes confidence. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your confidence muscle. The Stoics knew that freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want, it comes from mastering yourself. And that mastery is what makes you confident in any situation. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Confidence is not built in comfort, it's built in challenge. Adversity is the forge that shapes strength. Every time you face difficulty and survive, your confidence grows. Think about it when you've been through heartbreak, failure, rejection, and you're still standing. You realize you're stronger than you thought. That realization is confidence. The Stoics didn't run from adversity, they embraced it. They saw obstacles as opportunities to prove their resilience. If you want unshakable confidence, stop avoiding challenges. Face them. Learn from them. Grow through them. Every obstacle you overcome becomes proof that you can handle life. And that proof is the foundation of confidence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Confidence is perspective. Most insecurity comes from distorted thinking, believing that failure defines you, that criticism destroys you, that rejection means you're worthless. But Stoicism teaches that events are neutral. Your interpretation gives them power. Change your perspective, and you change your confidence. Imagine failing at something. Instead of saying, "I'm a failure," you say, "I learned." Suddenly, the failure becomes growth. Imagine being rejected. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," you say, "That wasn't the right fit." Suddenly, rejection becomes redirection. Confidence is not about avoiding pain, it's about reframing it. The Stoics remind us that perspective is everything. Confidence comes from purpose. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you stop being shaken by opinions. Most people lack confidence because they lack clarity. They don't know their values, their goals, their vision. But when you define your purpose, every decision becomes easier. You stop chasing approval. You stop doubting yourself. You act with conviction. Every time you choose discipline, every time you face adversity, every time you reframe your perspective, you add a brick to your confidence. And when you master yourself, nothing can shake you. That's the Stoic secret. That's how you build unshakable confidence.